Welcome to PrepsNet Coach Speak with Brooklane Baptist Academy head basketball coach David Inestroza. Here's your host, Aubrey Johnson.
Welcome in, Coach.
It's good to be back.
Hey, good to see you. So you had a really good week. You had 2 wins this past week. You got to be happy with that. 2 wins in 2 games. Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, so let's talk about them. On the 13th, you won in overtime against Chilton Christian, beating them 53-50. That had to have been an exciting night. Tell us about it.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely a big battle for the majority of the game. We started out playing poorly in the first quarter. In the
Right.
first quarter, at the end of the first quarter, the score was 18-3. So we fought hard. We got our ducks in a row. As we talked about last week, we've been having a particular situation this year in which I've only had our full roster now for 2 games and 3 quarters.
Yeah.
But we did not have some of our roster available that night. But as we talked about it last week, next man up, we were ready to go. After that first quarter, we made some adjustments, and we made up for a 15-point deficit. And
Wow.
then the game was a barn burner, as they like to say. It got to the fourth quarter. We were up by 3, and then they made a 3-point shot at the last second, and that tied the game up. And then after that, in overtime, we were able to get a lead near the end of overtime, and we were able to hold that lead. And
Nice.
we defended a lot better in the second half of that game, and we were able to work as a unit to overcome adversity and be able to get that win.
Fantastic. So then on the 16th, you handled First Assembly really well, 87-68. Coach, that's the second most points you've scored this season. How did you come about such a large production of points in that game?
Well, one important thing about that game, we thankfully did have our roster available.
Nice.
It was a very important game, as we talked about it. Uh, the winner of that game had high chances of being able to guarantee second spot within our area. So,
Nice.
that's something that we were able to accomplish. And the way we were able to do that, we had good defensive effort from the get-go.
Right.
We were able to be wise and to um, attack the basket when we had to attack the basket, and we were able to have an overall good shot selection. And so
Right.
all of that combined, the good defense plus good execution on offense, were able to allow us to achieve that result.
Very good. So tonight you have a big challenge on your hands. It's another conference game. This one's against Glen. Coach, they are the only undefeated team in your 2A division right now. They're 10-1 on the season. How do you step up to this kind of challenge?
This kind of challenge requires discipline,
Right.
composure, and execution, because this team is a very good team. As you have said, they are the only undefeated team within our 2A division.
Right.
And so
Yeah.
you've got to be able to play with discipline. They play with discipline. You got to be able to execute. They do a good job at executing. And if we do those things, we have been preparing to do that. So if we play to the best of our ability, I believe that we will be able to give ourselves a chance to challenge and have an opportunity to overcome a really good team.
All right, very good. So next you have on the 22nd, you play Mount Pleasant for the first time this season. The Lions are very good. They're a conference team. How do you expect to take on the Lions?
Well, the Lions are here in the past few years. They have been one of the strong programs in our 2A division. It was a
Right.
really close game, between them and Glen. It was a 1-point difference. So they are a tough team, a good team. They are well disciplined. and they hustle from beginning to end. I do remember that about seeing them in the past years. And
Yep.
so we are going to have to, once again, be focused. We want to have to be energetic. We want to have to do all the little things that weigh a ton in big games like this.
All right. So, Coach, next week is our final regular season show. Before you know it, we're off to the postseason. Exciting times, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Just just this season has been quite a roller coaster, but
Right.
we are now here headed to the postseason, and we're hoping to stay healthy. We're hoping to
Very much
be
so.
able to work hard to execute and to give ourselves the best chance to be successful this season.
All right. Well, Coach, that's our show. We appreciate your time. Join us again next week for another Brooklane edition of Coach Speak.